Now it actually does come in the house and rains through. Rains in the house. Now, one of the most important things is, you can see here, is to breathe. Your roof needs to breathe. Your house needs to breathe. It can't be so airtight that it can't breathe. And your roof is no different. Okay? Your roof is basically a system. If I were to take the roof off of your house, you'd be left with 4 walls. Okay? The roof is your insulation, the structure, your ventilation. The shingles are just the protection. Okay? They would go on top. And if all those components aren't working hand in hand, then you don't have that system. Okay, so it's important that the roof is breathing and ventilated properly as well. You can see a couple of the different types of ventilation that we typically recommend whenever possible. The ridge vent. Okay. And then if ridge vent isn't used, we like to use a 750 vent. It's a lot different than the mushroom vent. You know, the mushroom vent's just it's a hole, and then it's got a cap that goes over. The problem is, like I showed you here, there's your 550 vent. It's got a little bit of a screening over it. Well, you think that deters the squirrels or the birds or anything from making a nice little nest in your house? No, it doesn't. It's the same thing here. You can see up there, nice little birdhouse on there. Beautiful.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
And there you see. What do you notice about that picture, other than the shit in there?
Oh, I can't eat pussy tonight?
That's hard though. So it's not properly, it's not an equal balance.
Shit.
Okay, but it's got a power fan in the ridge vent.
The power fan is going to pull before it hits the ridge vent.
Well, it's going to pull through the ridge vent.
Right, that's the intake, not the exhaust.
How many different types of exhaust systems can you have in a house?
1.
So that's the problem, is there's 2 of them.
Right.
It's 2 different exhaust systems. Now, another issue we have in Michigan is called ice damming. Okay, ice damming occurs when we get snow on the roof. The heat's generated in the attic because it's not ventilated properly, and the snow melts. So what does the snow do?
Right, that's a true story.
Snow melts, it gets down to this eave where it's cold. You ever seen icicles on a house? This is how they form. Snow melts, gets to the edge where it's still cold, and it freezes. Now it freezes, till it gets to this point where it's still liquid water. Where's the water go?
I mean,
It's got no choice. It's got to go somewhere. So what it does is it goes into the house. Give me
You were Scott.
that little green.
Yeah,
No, the green.
I
Yellow.
I
Give me one of those.
thought, at first I thought it was legitimate. I'm one of the first answers. I know someone else was answering. And then he started misspelling shit. I'm like,
So it goes through the house, hits the felt paper. How long do you think that resists water? It's paper, right? What happens to paper?
Absorb.
Right. Okay. If you got a little water bottle, somebody gives you a water bottle. Yeah, just drop a little water on your piece of paper that you just did, right in the corner, and you'll watch it. You know, they'll start shriveling up. Okay. Then he goes paper. What do you think happens to paper? It's water soluble. That means it breaks down in water. This is on your roof, protecting your house. Okay. Now, one of the problems with that is, so you know, shingles aren't waterproof. Okay. They're just designed to shed water. And one of the clauses in the manufacturer warranties, and they all have this one, is the misapplication of an underlayment.
I put a note in there that I already paid them.
That causes a leak to the structure is not the fault of the manufacturer.
Checks. And he turned the book
Okay?
the same day.
Well, you don't have to be an attorney to realize that what they're telling you is my shingles are waterproof. You better put something underneath them so that it's waterproof.
Yeah, the one that you just put in for the
Okay.
paperwork.
Now, because this didn't work, what they developed was this product, and it's called Ice and Water Shield. And basically what you do
Signed, claim approved.
is you peel it back and you can feel it sticky.
Click one of them.
So what it does is it adheres to the bottom part of the roof here, and when a nail goes through it, it
Find
actually
duplicate
seals
once you
right
bring up
around
one
that
of them.
nail, making that waterproof.
It's right there.
Okay? And what that's strictly for
Alright.
is these ice dam.
So in that lead right there in that paperwork, I can put the amount, right? Doesn't matter which one I put it in, or do
No,
I?
if you got the amount,
No.
you want to put it in signed, claimed, approved.
That's what I.
Felt paper, when it goes onto a roof,
Thank you.
Cool.
Alright, thanks.
see that? It's felt paper. If you notice the driveway, it's actually wet. The guy probably should have took that tarp and covered felt paper, right? Because it started to rain on him. It's a beautiful house, isn't it? Big house too. Now I have to ask you, do you think that contractor spent the money to tear all that felt paper off and put brand new down, or did he just shingle right over the top of that? Why?
You got the cheap quote, you got the cheap felt paper, so therefore you get cheap service.
So you tell me he don't care?
No.
So he just shingles right over the top of that.
Yeah.
Made a big mold farm, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
I mean, all that paper's wet, and he puts the shingle over it. Mold grows in a dark, damp place. He just created a dark, damp place by shingling right over the top of that wet felt paper.
Why does it look like it's so wavy too?
Because it's been wet.
That's the reason.
Yeah. Gets wet, that stuff starts to shrink up right away. Just like,
Did you know your little,
You guys create that picture?
I actually took that
little
years
cargo
and years
spot
ago.
that he put for you? It's kind of fucked up.
And it was for that reason. Yeah, look at all that felt paper, look at that shit all. But I've experienced that. Did I shingle over that before? Yep. You betcha. You got a section that started to rain, it got wet,
Under ordering.
I'm shingling it over it. I was a good guy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't the cheapest guy in town for sure. But back when I was doing it, they didn't have synthetic underlayment.
So that was back in November.
Now, you can see here, these guys are doing a tear off, and then at the end of the day, to make sure that it doesn't leak because it's gonna rain, at least they covered the felt paper. But I have to ask you, if this is what's protecting your house, why do I gotta keep it from getting wet?
Right.
You came to my office before Levi interrupted?
No. Just wanted to say hi.
Now,
I highly doubt that.
Want to know what I missed on
we gotta put a couple things together here for you, so we can have you the bomb ass pack. Demo. First of all, in that box there, what do we got there? The box right behind you. Let's see what we got in there.
Well, they should be closed.
You don't mind?
Not with closed mouth.
I'm just saying, so how are we gonna know if they should be closed?
Well, we'll find out. I mean, we'll just put a board over it, but it's just, do they want,
And that's just it.
do they want the vent there? The vent is gonna be completely non-operational. Either, regardless. So either we side over it, and you don't even know that there was a vent there, or they can use it for cosmetics and looks, but the vent should not be there or functioning when it comes to that. So if they want that little accent piece or something.
I'm more concerned about the fact whether or not it's actually, if they did do the roof, when they said they did the roof before they moved in, and it was because whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
then
sure
we,
there was ventilation issues.
yeah, then we need to close it. If they left them open, they need to be closed, they have the vents on across the back.
They do, for sure. That's what I wanna make sure of.
Well, those vents don't work as it is anymore.
So they're,
Because they're not supposed to be designed for anything.
Damn, big boy.
So
No,
it's
it's just pin the recline.
It happens, boy. You're a big dude, what are you gonna do?
cans.
Underneath, lift that up, pull that box out.
the brother-in-law.
Let's see what we got in there.
He's worked at some of the fire department now, does all this other shit. He redid their family room back here. And apparently, he knocked into,
Sorry, shit.
in their attic, over the garage. So apparently it's blocked off. So whatever truck parked there,
Here's
that might
one
block
of the
it,
scratchers.
or not.
Oh,
Because there's a wall between the garage and
We got canvas and stuff, so basically when we do the siding, we just put the soffit, the overhang, so it's about. And when we do close off, it's just a matter of do we side over them.
put it back.
They went out, it was on the
Now let's try that other one. Okay. Said that Jerry would work. I don't know.
Yeah, John Hancock.
Hey, Carla.
They measured yours all.
Where's our chair?
Alright.
I'm sorry?
Who's on your chair there or something?
Alright.
Thanks, Dave. Yep. They're on the same.
These.
Paid 75 on each. I've seen one before, when we put it on, and we were able to put in this, the total amount, I had to do some adjustments, I don't know what the year,
Yeah, it's fine.
That's all.
What else we got in there?
I know.
Cambridge.
That's why I did all the measurements. It's all
Yep.
damaged.
Yeah, we gotta automate that, or whatever you put in your program, automate it, talk to the Salesforce. But yeah, I mean, I saw some of them, like, were paying measures, for a window measure, we're paying $375, $350.
Probably because it's a measure and then it's a
Come on, show me the duration, baby.
It's in 5 different measures, and because the customer's name on it, it goes on to the form.
That's her deal. Okay.
I didn't know it was supposed to look at them.
Who did so?
Who the hell is it?
It'd be an awful waste of a good story.
They were canceling that shit.
I get the email and the phone call just before 10 o'clock last night. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right, it was like a half it, and that wasn't like a flake outside.
That's when mine came through, I didn't read it till this morning. but
Well, I think they're more concerned about the later part of the day, if we get hit hard.
That's what I'm saying, is it
Yes.
supposed to snow?
Yeah, it is.
It's supposed to
I
keep
don't know.
snowing? I thought this was.
All
it?
day.
I got a kitchen appointment.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 inches.
I was more concerned
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I thought that was from last night to this
No,
morning.
all day today.
I remember,
All right,
I remember
throw
they
that
were
on there.
let us out, it was like 10 degrees. If it was less than 10 degrees, maybe you get to go home, but if you live within 2 miles, you still can walk home.
Oh, no, now it's, wind chill has to be,
With kids?
negative 15 degrees. The wind chill,
Yeah.
for them to cancel school.
Yeah.
If it's really cold.
Oh,
Okay, so that's it. I don't know anything about that.
So your
yet.
last
I don't know
your last name
anything.
is Mosheri?
Yeah.
That's cool. I live right off of Mosheri.
It's a good
Down the
dude,
street.
everything is
Kind of
brother anyway.
Sicilian myself.
Yeah, everything fucking
My-
set up
my-
and all that
My
shit.
mother's
Put in the
Kashira,
car.
so.
Oh, okay.
It's not that big of a fucking deal.
You said you live off of what?
It sounds
Mosheri
like-
Circle
it
there?
sounds
Where
like
at?
they're probably
Right off
going
of water
for
too,
the
here.
other-
Oh, okay.
She's just-
Kind of,
she wants to
it's
be
kind of like a
there.
dead end street that goes down through there.
Yeah, there's a few of them, that's why I asked. But my grandpa developed all of that area.
You know,
Yeah.
Mr. Man is gonna.
That's cool, man.
Well, I gotta know.
Like I was telling
Please,
you,
before we get out there.
Joe, call it like Warren and all that.
Yeah.
You're on the other side of the building.
Huh?
You're lucky you're on the other side of the building.
No, there's really bullshit back there.
get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah.
If I don't end up going out to Highland for this other kitchen, I'm gonna go over to Kevin's house and take the fucking beacon. So those beacons, dude, they're fucking selling the shit out of these leads with the fucking, with the hover fucking 3D model.
Oh,
Well, at least a lot better. I mean, you can already fucking tell the difference, dude.
with the,
The 3D model.
for the siding, you mean? Yeah, well, I sent it to that one customer and they came up with those colors, man. What we need to do is we need to get our color schemes. We need to get the ones that aren't ours the fuck out of there. Because they got some certainty in there, they got some other shit. Huh?
I don't think we can.
I, I thought they said we could do that. I thought they told us they could specifically,
Well, they don't even have air form, so we can't do that.
well, apply job.
It's not specifically our color scheme.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying. Brent or Brad or whatever the fuck his name was, I thought he had said something about.
They got mastic on there, but
Yeah.
yeah, so no, it's really helping the guys out going in there and being able to show it. So we gotta.
Are they doing them on the first call, or are they they're
No, they're
a couple of
resetting them all.
feedbacks?
They're resetting them all. So I want to have where we can send it out to any of our siding leads, send it out to them first, let the customer just use that as part of their confirmation. Say we're giving a no charge for a free
What about-
3D rendering.
what-
If you're interested in it, and then it sends them the link. They take the 8 pictures.
What
They don't
about-
do that? They're serious.
What about when setting an appointment, if we can, rather than have the guys reset it and then miss out on their appointment, what if we can set an appointment to take the 3D?
Did you just hear what I said?
No. You said you were gonna send it to the customer.
Yeah, then we don't have to go
Are
back
they
out
gonna be able to
twice.
do it? We have trouble with it and we're fucking
That's 'cause-
used to using
that's
that.
'cause- no, you guys aren't used to using it.
Come
They're
on,
lazy fuckers.
man.
I've never had one problem with it.
Oh, I've had a couple
Usually
where they haven't come back. Yeah, you haven't. How many have you done compared to how many I've done?
hundreds.
Oh, get out of here. You fucking lie like a rug. Oh, you're such a bastard sometimes, David. I love you, though. God bless you, my man. I love you, man. Just give my Bud
I don't
Light.
see no Bud Light anywhere in here.
That's a shame. That should be against the law.
Yeah, break open a wall. There might be one in there somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Fucking, I got.
Couple
I
bottles
got,
of whiskey.
Especially, I was just gonna say,
I got the
especially the
code back
reputation
door.
this place had. There were some wild games in here before this started rolling in.
What's that?
I said there was some wild games going on in this place before Dave started,
Alright, let's see if we can test Cordis
this
today.
shit here.
See if shit's working as far as it should.
Oh,
Stripper poles and shit.
how'd you like that text he sent me back?
He's too smart for it, man. He got smart.
Did you ever hear back from Alex?
No, he never. I texted him, I called him. I even told him I'd come over to his house and make sure he's all right. Dude, I'm gonna come over your house. If you don't answer me, I'm gonna come over to your house and make sure you're okay. And that didn't do it either. Fuck him. Can't fucking call us up and at least tell us what the hell's going on? Fuck that guy. Let's see here, we're gonna put you the baddest ass fucking roof bag together ever.
Anthony was asking for one. He said his bag's kind of fucked up.
Is it?
Yeah, so. I mean, he doesn't need the stuff inside of it, but he said like the strap and shit, so. I told him to get together.
Well, I think
But he likes the old school ones, not the back.
Well, I got a couple of those. So he had the backpack and it's kind of fucking breaking down.
I think so. I don't know what he's got now, but whatever he's got, it's not working. But he needs a new one.
Alright.
So
Cordis should be active. Next simulation will be, we'll find out. Is he in the Salesforce yet or no?
No, because I need him on his email, so when I set him up on Salesforce.
see, it's the same shit.
Send him an email to get him all logged in, and then once we get that.
You want me to get
we'll
the email's already done. You want me to get the iPad issued right now?
Yeah. We're also gonna need an iPad for,
Jason.
no, that's what he's talking about, no, the other one. But, how many cameras are? Is this Jason too?
He's gonna get
Oh.
this.
The old ones?
So just tell me who it is and I'll get that one ready too. I got all the emails set up, I just don't know which one he is.
Come on, man. It's been doing the last couple days. Alright, shit. Alright. So at this point, you're done talking about ventilation. You brought up the fact of felt paper, what it does. Oh. Okay. Just so you know. This is probably the fucking best shit on the planet, but it fucking sucks. You can't work with it, but if the day's a little bit warm and you start trying to peel it, it fucking sticks together, it's done. You gotta cut the fucking piece off, throw it away. This shit is so fucking sticky. And then the other thing is if you look at the surface, there's no granules on it. If a guy walks on there and the guy before him spilled a little bit of his coffee and he fucking hits that spot where it's wet, turns into a slip and slide. This shit's fucking horrible as far as an installer goes. As far as the product itself, it's actually good. But when I'm showing the customer, this is Ice and Water Shield. This is Ice and Water Shield as well, but it's got a granulated surface so the guys can't slip. Okay, so that it takes the danger away from installing it. Which one would you think is probably a little more expensive?
Probably with the granule.
Yeah. Want the truth? That's just like double.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as the consumer, why would you care either way if you have the $2 million policy and the umbrella?
Well, I still don't want somebody to get hurt.
Well, no, I know, but that's my
right. That's what I'm saying.
thought process.
Right. But if somebody were to say that, that's what I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Right.
I still don't want somebody to get hurt. But I'm going to offer this in my cheap package. Why? Because I can sell the fact that this one costs more. And it's pretty simple. I got to put the granules on there. You think that costs extra money? Put granules on there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. If it didn't, don't you think they would put granules on this one?
But
So that
this
wasn't
one's more
dangerous.
expensive?
Yeah, that's called Grace Ice and Water Shield. That shit's fucking wow. Anybody who's ever, I shouldn't say anybody who's ever put a roof on. Anybody who's ever used the shit.
What's the difference between the green and the red?
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
It's just what they sent over. So,
Oh, probably because the now GCP looks like they were
I guess.
roof it right at one point.
Okay. So now, like I was mentioning, this would be on the back of my.
Yeah.
This would be on the back of my 4 boxes. There's another reason I'm going to leave this with them. And if they ever look on the back, they're going to go, fuck, man, he told me.
Yeah.
He fucking told me. So at this point, I'm going to show them. Well, you're probably wondering what those products are. You know, let's take a look at the products that are involved. This is this package here, folks, and you can see here I've got this. This is just my basic meter beat package. Okay? Put that back over there. Don't see it, right? So, what we have here is our builder grade shingle. Are you familiar with builder grade?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know the builder grade is the cheap stuff, right? When they build a house, they put granite countertops in, and they put tile floors, and then in the master bedroom they put the jacuzzi, and then the stand-up shower in the corner. You know, what kind of carpet do you think they put in there? Are they going to put the expensive stuff in that model, or are they going to just put the cheaper product in there? Yeah, they're going to put the cheap stuff in there, save some money, right? Same thing with windows. Same thing with that wood siding they throw on there. Shingles are no different. Okay. Here's my builder grade package. You can see it's good, better, best system. Okay. Here's the good, here's the better, here's the best. As we talked, you can see here, lifetime limited warranty, 10-year sure start protection. Okay, this is their good shingle. Now here's their better shingle. Lifetime limited warranty, 10-year sure start protection. Same thing. And then here's their best. Lifetime limited warranty, 10-year sure start protection. Good, better, best? Looks like the same to me. What about you?
Yeah.
Looks the same, right? They have that 10-year sure start. See this map of the United States? How about that green area? Was anything familiar about that?
Yep.
What is it?
It's the Midwest. We went over all this already.
I know. I'm just
Alright.
going through it from start to finish on this. Anything look familiar about that area?
Yeah, I can see my home state.
Yeah, you see the little hand in there, in Michigan? I should go like this. Like that. Okay, yeah. Basically what they're telling you, hey, we identify with the fact that you live in this cold climate. Okay? Could you see why they're not going to give you any more than a 10-year sure start? Because they're identifying the fact that we live in Michigan. And then there's that limited warranty. Basically what you're getting here is you're getting your chuck in the truck. Oh, I got a shingle. Now I'm going to put down some ice and water shield. Okay? Like I showed you earlier, this is that sticky backing. Okay, so you're going to put that down. Then he's going to come out. Then he's going to put down the ice and water, or the felt paper, and he's going to shingle your roof. Okay? Dang it.
You don't have any licensing users?
Let's grab a cigarette real quick.
Or airport? Don't let me do pick any license besides charity.
Matt, any chance you don't have any of those pink scissors?
Yes, I do. I was using them this morning.
Oh,
Literally in his pocket.
awesome. Some motherfucker took my scissors. Matt, you know where they are? Oh, no. Yeah, they're out on the counter. There you go.
I would have walked out there.
Nope, you know what? I see them. They're right on your desk.
I don't know how we ran out of everything.
What do you mean? We didn't have any available, really.
We added some when we added the new program.
Yeah, we added people. We only added enough to
We
cover.
only added Scott.
We only added a couple fucking licenses. That's it.
We don't even have availability to add the license for the marketers that we were doing.
No, we don't.
Because they were all going to be separate. Forcivity's got one. Integration's got one. IT's got one. You got one.
I don't have one.
Oh no, yours is chatter free. FSL Optimation has one.
That's so many that I need to fucking ask about them. Actually, there's three. There should be B2B. Let's see what that one actually is.
That one, you got one.
There's 16 of those. 16. 15.
if I don't go to Highland, I think I'm gonna go to Kevin's place. He wants me to do that 3D beacon on his house. Kevin.
Oh, Kevin from the bar.
Kevin!
Bar, thank Kevin. You wanna keep forgetting who it is.
And then I figured, head up there, hang out, and then wait for the doctor to come in, and then if he's there and shit, I can kind of show him some of this stuff, the 3D, he wants to side.
That doctor's gonna go over to the bar?
Was that?
Yeah. Another,
No, I mean, not now.
that's like 44, man.
It's 5 o'clock.
So, I hope that's not the case. I wonder if Levi actually, it's Levi's card. So 84, 80 is now fucking bad again.
I don't think that's his card, that's the old one.
No, I'm almost positive it's part of our Facebook ads card. I'm almost guaranteeing it is. If it is, it's fucking